Hello, I'm here today to introduce to you a new book entitled Climbing Out of the Credit Pit. Whether you're just starting to establish credit for the first time or working to repair your credit, this book has something for everyone. This book comes in both paperback and Kindle edition. Go ahead, click the links below in the description. They will open in a new window, so they won't stop the video from playing. So go ahead and check it out. Don't delay. Get it today.
CQT Computer Quick Tips, Episode 10, Restoring Registry Files. Hello everyone and welcome to this edition of CQT Computer Quick Tips. Today I'm going to show you how to restore your registry files. At some point during your use of your computer you may download a program or make some system changes that may start your computer to behave unusually. Some programs may start to function differently than they did before, or may not function at all, or your computer may start locking up for no reason, and try as you might, you may not be able to restore the functionality back to the way it was before you made the changes on your computer. But there is a system called System Restore on your computer that will turn your registry files back to a point in time before you start having these problems. And the way you can get to the System Restore is go to your taskbar, click on your Start button, go to All Programs, select the Accessories folder. When that opens up, go down to System Tools and then go down to System Restore. And you need to be on an account on your computer that has administrative access. You may see a dialog box like this come up. Just click yes, and then your System Restore will come up. And when this panel comes up, come down here to where it says choose a different restore point. Click on that. Click next, and then click on where it says show more restore points, and you can see all the restore points that are available. Normally System Restore will pick the most recent restore point that you have, but you may even want to go back to a later date, so you can pick on one of them and click next. And when you do click next, it'll tell you that confirm your restore point. Your computer will be restored to the state it was in before the event in the description files below. Now when you hit finish, a box is going to come up and tell you that once the System Restore is started, you can't stop it, and not to turn off your computer, because if you do turn off your computer while this is taking place, it may make your computer unbootable. So if you're going to use the System Restore, make sure that you've got time enough to let it do the entire process of restoring your files and rebooting. Now, after System Restore has gone through the entire process and rebooted your system, there may be a dialog box that comes up and says there was an error during the System Restore and that your files could not be restored and no changes have been made on your computer. If that takes place, you can still restore your registry files manually. The way you would do that, first thing, you're going to need to go to your Start button, go to Control Panel, and when that comes up, go to Folder Options, and when Folder Options come up, click on the View tab and make sure where it says Show Hidden Files, Folders, and Drives is selected, and click Apply and then OK. And then come over here to your computer icon. If it's not on your desktop, click the Start, and it should be over here in your panel. Click on that, and when the drive comes up, just left click the drive once to select it, and then right click it, go down to Properties, and when the Property menu comes up, you'll see a tab called Previous Versions. Click on that and it'll show you all the previous versions the dates where your system files are, I'm going to double click 211 here, and then go down to your Windows file here, file folder, double click that. When that opens up, go down to your System32 folder, double click that, and then come down to the config folder and double click that. And this is the folder where your registry files are stored. There's 5 files: default, SAM, security, software, and system. Now, even though you can see these files on your system, you can't copy them because they're active files on your Windows system. And from Windows 7 on up, these registry files are in a file folder called a shadow file, and if you try to view these from an external operating system like Knoppix or YouTube, you won't find these files using that process, because they've put this in the shadow file system and they're not accessible by outside means. But there is a program called Shadow Explorer that will let you export these files to an external drive. I'm going to show you that here, and don't worry about where to find this, because I'm going to put the link in the description below. You just double click it, and down here you can see the different dates where your files are stored. And I'm going to come down to this has the oldest file. I'm just going to come down to 211, and then I'm going to click on my main drive, which is C. Then I'm going to open that up, and then I'm going to go back to the Windows folder and expand that. Then I'm going to come down to the System32 folder again and expand that. And then I'm going to go to the config file, and I'm just going to double click on that. And again, that opens up, and down here is your 5 files: your default, SAM, security, software, and system. And what you'll need to do, hold down your control key and click on each one of those files. And then come back up to default and right click on that, and it'll say export. And when you click on the export, it'll open up a dialog box, and you can pick on what drive you want to copy your files. It just copies the files. It's not going to remove these files from your system. So what you want to do is copy these files to external media so that you can use them later. Now, you'll need an external operating system at this point, like Knoppix or Ubuntu. I like the Knoppix system because it works most like Windows, and with this external system you can save this on a DVD, and in some cases you can even add this to a thumb drive and operate it that way. Now, before you use the Knoppix, you download it and install it on your DVD, but you'll need to set your computer to boot from an external drive. Sometimes you can do this in the BIOS, and then sometimes there might even be a key that you can press on boot up, like F9. That'll take you to the boot drive selector. So just select the external drive that you want to boot from, put your Knoppix in that drive, and then boot from that. And when Knoppix comes up, you go through the process again, going to your main drive, the C drive in most cases, go to Windows, System32, config, and then copy your 5 files that you saved on your thumb drive back to the config folder on the Knoppix drive that you have open, and then shut down Knoppix, remove your CD, your Knoppix CD or DVD, and then reboot your computer like you normally do, and your computer should reboot with the transferred files from your earlier date, and it should your computer should run as normally. This has been another edition of CQT Computer Quick Tips. I hope this helped you out, and have a great day. Bye bye.